In the middle of the city, the company Alterplex is getting ready to use its tall tower to launch a new invention that will solve the world's lack of energy resources. In a house nearby, Will is waiting for the launch eagerly because he worked on the project. His nephew Donnie is playing with his toy airplane and Will's sister Mia is worried about her son's health, but Will promises everything will be fine because getting good doctors for Donnie was part of the company's deal. After a countdown, the launching finally occurs and the family watches with awe how a huge beam of light appears on top of the tower and goes up into the sky, making Will surprised that it's actually working. A week later, reality shifts and Will appears inside a pod in another version of his world, only to come out and discover that the Alterplex labs here are a complete mess. Will takes a mysterious cube from the pod, then searches some drawers for a charger that allows him to get his computer headset working again and log into the company's system. Then he starts to make his way out as he records a mission log, and in every room he's devastated to find dead bodies belonging to the company's employees. The emergency lights keep flickering, there is rebellion graffiti on the walls, and the writing is mirrored, which Will thinks confirms he's in what he calls the Echo world. Once he leaves the building, he finds the city in the same state, dead people and wrecked cars everywhere, smoke coming out from many buildings, and the same beam of light coming out of the Alterplex tower. Suddenly his battery starts dying again, so he has to rob a dead person to keep his computer working. Then he calls his colleague Abigail, who is surprised that he's alive and informs him of an attack on the laboratory that destroyed the cube. While Abigail sends Will some coordinates, Will remembers how it all started 9 months ago. Alterplex announced that they found a way to convert mass into pure energy and that they would launch this system through their energy tower to power the whole world for the next millennium. Shortly after the announcement, Will received an invitation to the Alterplex offices and he attended to meet with Abigail, who was the chief of operations. She was impressed by the fact that Will was both a physicist and a pilot who went from the Air Force to working for NASA. She also had lots of information about his career that was supposed to be classified NASA files. Will realized this was a job interview and turned it down, but Abigail soon pulled the big guns. She promised a house for his family and medical treatment for Donnie. She also mentioned the possibility to explore impossible frontiers